Until we found each other. Chapter 1. The Beginning. Ava was a girl who believed in logic more than love. She worked as a data analyst in New York City, living in a tiny apartment with a view of nothing but bricks and fire escapes. Her life was a pattern: wake up, work, gym, sleep, repeat. Love, she believed, was a beautiful illusion. She had seen too many people fall apart in its name. Her parents had divorced when she was 12, and she still remembered the silence between them louder than any argument. Meanwhile, across the city, Ethan was quite the opposite. A freelance photographer who lived life like an open book, full of hope and heart. He believed every person had a story, and every story deserved to be captured. While Ava counted numbers, Ethan chased sunsets. They were opposites in every way. And yet, fate had a strange plan. Chapter 2. A Chance Meeting. One Saturday afternoon, Ava found herself at Central Park, reluctantly attending a friend's outdoor birthday picnic. She wasn't thrilled, but she brought a book and sat quietly on the edge of the gathering. Ethan was nearby, taking candid shots of people for a photo series titled Strangers in the City. His lens caught her, alone, reading, half smiling at her book. He clicked. Something about her expression made him pause. He walked up, holding his camera. "Hey," he said gently. "I took your picture. Hope you don't mind. You looked peaceful." She looked up, surprised, slightly annoyed. "A bit creepy, don't you think?" He laughed. "Maybe, but I promise I'm harmless." She was curious despite herself. He showed her the photo. It was beautiful. "Keep it," she said, smiling for real this time. And just like that, a spark was lit. Chapter 3. Slow bloom. They started meeting. Coffee first, then museums, walks around the city, late-night conversations. Ethan listened like he was reading poetry, even when she talked about spreadsheets. Ava found herself laughing more, worrying less. She told him about her fears, of love, of loss, of depending on someone. He never pushed. He waited. "I don't want to be someone's habit," she once said. "You won't be," he replied. "You'll be someone's home." Their connection grew, not in fiery explosions, but in quiet, steady moments. She learned to see the world through his lens. He learned to embrace her logic, her caution. Chapter 4. Falling Apart. But love is never just easy. Ethan got a photography offer in Paris, a year-long contract, a dream opportunity. Ava's first instinct was to let him go. "You should take it," she said, hiding her pain. "I want you with me," he said, "but I won't force it." She hesitated. The girl who built walls didn't know how to cross oceans, so he left, and she stayed. They promised to try long distance. At first it worked. Video calls, letters, shared playlists. But time zones and missed messages chipped away at the connection. They fought, grew distant. And one day, she sent a message. "Maybe we should take a break." He didn't reply. Chapter 5. Rediscovery. Months passed. Ava threw herself into work. The city seemed colder. The bookshops reminded her of him. The rain felt emptier. One evening, while clearing her inbox, she found a draft email she never sent. A letter to Ethan. She read it and cried. Then, without overthinking, she booked a flight. Paris. She didn't tell him. She just went. At a small gallery near Montmartre, She saw his work displayed, portraits of strangers, lovers, dreamers. And then, one photo stopped her heart. Her, in Central Park. Reading. Peaceful. Suddenly a voice behind her said, "I hoped you'd come." It was him. She turned. Their eyes met, and it felt like coming home. "I was afraid," she whispered. "I was always waiting," he said. Chapter 6, Ever After. They walked through Paris like they had in New York, hands brushing, hearts speaking. She stayed for a month, then another. Eventually, they returned to New York together, this time as partners, not strangers. They didn't promise perfect love. They promised real love, one built on trust, distance, growth, and rediscovery.